Mathematics with Suleiman. In this particular paper, I'm going to look at the grade 12, paper 2, question 10 on Euclidean geometry. For this particular question 10 on Euclidean geometry, I'm using the Basic Education May-June 2025 paper. Question 10.1. In the diagram, triangle ABC and triangle PKL are drawn such that angle A equals to angle P, angle B equals to angle K, and angle C equals to angle L. Now you must use the diagram in the answer book, or well, you don't need an answer book, to prove the theorem which states that if two triangles are equiangular, which is the case here, then the corresponding sides are in proportion. That is, that AB over PK equals to AC over PL. Right, let's look at the solution of 10.1. So we need a construction. So 10.1, you must construct, draw line MN. Can you see where that dotted line? Draw it, but you just don't draw it in any way. You need to adhere to certain things. You draw it so that AM is equal to PK and AN equals to PR. So that is what must be done. And then we're going to prove now congruency in triangle AMN and PKR. Angle A is equal to angle P that was given to us. AM is equal to PK according to construction, and AN equals to PL according to construction. So therefore, triangle AMN is congruent to triangle PKR. Reason: side, angle, side. And of course, we know what happens with congruent triangles. Their corresponding angles are equal. So therefore, angle M1 is equal to angle K. But angle B is also equals to angle K. Remember, that was given to us. So therefore, M1 is then equals to angle B. And if M1 equals to angle B, that makes it equal corresponding angles. So therefore, MN is then parallel to BC. So therefore, AB over AM is then equals to AC over AN. But remember, AM is equal to PK and AN equals to PL, where we know for a fact. So therefore, we replace AM with PK and we replace AN with PL. And therefore, AB over PK equals to AC over PL. 10.2. In the diagram, O is the center of the circle. Points D and B lie on the circle. Points A and C lie outside the circle, such that the side AC of triangle ADC passes through B. F is a point on BC such that FO is parallel to BD, DR equals to RB, and RO is drawn. 10.2.1. Prove with reasons that triangle CFO is, of course, similar to triangle CBD. 10.22. If it is given that angle RDO equals to angle FCO, show with reasons that O OF times CD is equal to CO times BC. 10.23, it is further given that DC is 19,2 units, BD is 12 units, and RO over RD equals to 3 over 4. Prove with reasons that BF is 75 over 16. 10.24, calculate the size of angle ABD. Let's look at the solution of 10.2.1. We must prove with reasons that triangle CFO, the first one I've highlighted there in blue or in black, CFO is similar to triangle CBD, which I've highlighted in red. Now you'll notice the two triangles overlap. And because they overlap, that means they do share certain angles, like angle C, for instance. And so if you look at in triangle CFO and triangle CBD, then angle C is equal to angle C. That means angle C is common. Also angle CFO, which I've indicated with a little X. So CFO is equal to CBD, shown with a little X. Why are they equal? Because remember, BD is parallel to FO, so therefore they are equal corresponding angles. And of course, then the third angles will be equal, like namely angle COF equals to CDB. I've shown that with the red dot. You can either say sum of the angles of a triangle, or you can also say they are also corresponding angles, because remember they lie in the same positions. Those lines are parallel. So therefore triangle CFO is similar to triangle CBD. Of course your reasons are angle, angle, angle. Let's look at the solution of 10.22. If it is given that angle RDO equals to angle FCO, like I've indicated with those blue little lines there, can you see the blue lines? Show with reasons that OF times CD equals to CO times BC. Now it's very clear that we need here to use a ratio. The moment you see sides multiplied, you must think ratio. Now, if you look at the bottom of that picture where it is written triangle CFO, similar to triangle CBD, I got two straight lines on top of FO and BD. And then I got the little arc for connecting CO and CD. So those are the conclusions you can make once triangles are similar. So therefore, FO over BD equals to CO over CD. So because they are similar. So if you cross multiply, you get FO times CD equals to BD times CO. But remember we said angle RDO is equal to FCO. So that makes triangle BDC isosceles. Because remember BD and DC are, angle D and angle C are equal. So if they are isosceles, then that means we can replace. Because BD is equal to BC, so we can replace then BD with BC. So therefore the final answer is then FO times CD equals to CO times BC. Now let's look at 10.2.3. It is further given that DC is 19,2 units, BD is 12 units, as indicated on the drawing, and R over RD equals to a 3/4, also as indicated on the drawing. Now you must prove with reasons that BF equals to 75 over 16. So where do we start? Let's start with RD equals to 6 units, as you can see for yourself. Now if RD is 6, where is the 6 coming from? Because remember that RD and RB are equal. Coming from the theorem, line drawn from the center of a circle perpendicular to the chord bisects the chord. So don't forget that. Then, so therefore, if R over RD is 3/4, then you can replace RD with 6, as shown there in the sketch. So if I cross multiply, I get RO equals to a 3/4 times 6, which that makes RO 4,5, as indicated in the drawing. And of course, remember now OR is perpendicular to BD. Remember, line from the center of a circle drawn to the midpoint of a chord is perpendicular. So therefore, using Pythagoras, we can work out the length of DO. So DO will be then 6 squared plus 4,5 squared, which is 7,5 as indicated in the sketch. Now, BF over BC is equal to DO over DC, as indicated there in blue. Remember that those two lines are parallel, right? Remember, DB, right, is parallel to OF. So according to the proportionality theorem, we can make that deduction. And of course, remember that BC is equal to BD. Remember from previously, we said that triangle BDC is isosceles, don't forget, from the previous questions. So that makes those, angle B and angle C and angle D are equal. So that makes those two lines equal. It also makes BC then 12. So therefore, BF over 12. So we replace BC with a 12 and replace DO with 7,5 and replace DC with 19,2, cross multiply, and then you get BF equals to 75 over 16. Yes, I know, not an easy one, quite difficult, but I need you to just watch this again, listen carefully to how I've explained this, and then you should be able to understand it. Yeah, this is a typical level 3 example. Let's look at the solution of 10.2.4. Calculate the size of angle ABD. So now we're dealing with the size of an angle. So if you look at triangle DOR, which is right angular, then you can say the tan of angle RDO is equal to opposite over adjacent, which is 4,5 over 6, so therefore a 3/4. Then on the calculator, shift tan of a 3/4, it will give you 36,87. Now, of course, angle FCO is equal to RDO from the previous questions, so it gives you 36,84. So therefore, angle ABD, which is the exterior angle of a triangle, is then twice 36,87, which is 73,74. Or alternatively, we could have used the cosine rule in triangle BDC. Triangle BDC, the cosine rule, CD squared equals to BC squared minus twice BC times BD times the cos of angle DBC. So we can first find angle DBC. Right, so do your substitutions, and then of course you'll get the cos of DBC is negative 7 over 25. So on the calculator, you'll say shift cos of a positive 7 over 25, and it'll give you 73,74. But remember, where is cos negative? In the second quadrant, so therefore you must still say 180 degrees minus 73,74. And then you'll get angle DBC equals to 106,26 degrees. But that is not the angle we're looking for. We're looking for the angle which is next to it. And they form a straight line, angles on a straight line. So therefore I must again subtract 106,26 from 180, and it will give it an ABD equals to 73,74. Right, thank you for watching this video. I hope you could benefit from it. Not an easy example, I must admit. Thanks for watching Mathematics with Suleiman. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, because with your subscription, it will make it easier for me to do more similar videos.